Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, I thought we could do who's coming towards you in love, and that way it'll be really open. So it could be someone new. So if it sounds like someone you don't know, perhaps it's someone new. And it could very well sound like someone from your past, meaning someone from your past is coming back, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. I hope you guys are doing well. So for pile one, we have this Amazonite tower. For pile number two, we have this piece of fluorite. And for pile number three, we have this piece of aura quartz. So if you need a minute, you can pause it here and I will see what you pile. Hello, pile one, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is going to be about who's coming towards you in love. And if you picked this Amazonite tower, this is going to be your reading. So we'll just put that right there. I hope you're doing well. So I do have some oracle cards that we're going to look at before we get into the tarot. We'll start with this from the Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. So for who you have coming towards you in love, we have Nightingale. So this could be an earth sign, or sorry, air sign. That's weird. Maybe it is an earth sign because I said earth. Very interesting. But anyway, this could be an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Nightingale actually represents, for me right now, I'm getting feminine energy. So someone in their feminine energy, someone... it's a very beautiful energy. The reason I say feminine is because we see this nightingale on the moon. I also feel like this could be someone who is in the public eye, or people look up to them, or they're a singer or a writer, some sort of expression here. Very beautiful energy coming in. So for your oracle cards, I have Transparent Tarot for one of your cards, and what came out for you, I'll just let you see it here, is Temperance. So it's interesting that we have this Nightingale card, which has this very feminine energy to it. Also with these cards, we have Introvert, likes own company, quiet, shy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, possibly a Virgo. I'm thinking hermit energy, someone who likes to retreat. But this could also be, just someone quiet who doesn't like going out, doesn't like being busy. We have Divine Feminine energy. So yeah, like I said, it's interesting that we have this Nightingale that's so symbolic of feminine energy to me in a way. It doesn't mean this is a feminine... like gender doesn't apply. It doesn't mean this is a feminine coming towards you. This could also be someone who helps you balance your own feminine energy. Perhaps they see you, I'm hearing. Perhaps when you meet them, you just feel like they see you, and they see your soul, and take it as it resonates. Maybe you're more masculine and this person has a way about them that makes you feel more feminine. Beautiful energy here. And then we have Honeybee, Reciprocity, 6. So Lover's energy. So very interesting. What else is new? We always say interesting around here. So I'm going to make sure... oh yeah, we're crooked. There we go. Whoops. Too much. Too aggressive. All right, 333 on the timer. Interesting. So I am seeing that whoever's coming towards you in love, it is going to be a very balanced connection. There is a lot about balance. We have the Temperance card symbolizing balance. We also have this Honeybee card representing reciprocity, and that really gives me Six of Pentacles energy, so Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe this person has a beard. I don't know. Or maybe they're wearing a flower crown when you meet them. Maybe there's daisies around. Anyway, maybe you're on vacation. Interesting. But I do see this as a connection where when this person comes in, there's going to be equal give and take. For some of you, this could be someone from your past returning. I'm not seeing huge energy about that. We do have divine feminine energy, so possibly, you know, it's someone that comes forward after you're in or embodying divine feminine energy. So this could be, with this 6, it could be someone from your past. It could be, you know, a lover's connection. I am also called to say that on the bottom of the deck, we did have chaser. Interesting. But yes, this could also be, I'm hearing, for some of you, this could be someone that you meet at work, because I just think of like busy as a bee. And we think of bees, they work together. So this could be someone you collaborate with or someone you work with. These flies, I swear, it's a problem with having plants sometimes, is when it gets cold outside, the flies like to really stick around inside in my plants. So yeah, again, for some of you, this could be someone returning from your past, someone who you believe you have a counterpart connection with, and perhaps things were out of balance and you needed this person to embody their divine energy as well. Perhaps it wasn't, if you're resonating with a past person, perhaps in the past it was really imbalanced, and yeah, perhaps there wasn't equal give and take. Perhaps you gave more. Perhaps you overgave and then had to work on embodying this divine feminine energy in order for this person to come back in. This, for a past person with this introvert card, this can also symbolize someone who, you know, has retreated for a while, who has done some self-reflection, so take it as it resonates. Maybe this person is wearing headphones when you meet them. Maybe you meet them in a coffee shop or something. They could be sitting on their own when you meet them. They could be, you know, hermit energy. They could be a bit of a loner. Maybe for some of you, it takes them a while to tell you how they feel about you, with that quiet and shy and the nightingale. Perhaps it takes a while to find their voice there. So let's look at this nightingale energy. Nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, song. So yeah, it could be a public speaker. It could be someone who, you know, if you're resonating with a past person, it could be someone that in the past you had problems communicating with, and they're coming in now, you know, with their voice of truth. They're coming in, I'm seeing King of Swords energy, with clarity, ready to communicate. For those of you where this is a new person, this card talks about someone who does sing, so this could be a very musical person. That could be for a past person as well. Maybe this person, oh, maybe this person used to sing to you, or this person will sing to you. For past people, music could be very important. Twin flame connections, music is usually very important between twin flames, as it is a way that our higher selves communicate. Perhaps this is you meeting your divine partner for the first time, if you're not resonating with a past person. This is someone very shy, so it's interesting that we had that card come out and this one, because it says shy. This could be someone who communicates with music, because it talks about to bring into balance, use music. So I feel like this is someone, look at the similarities of this card. I feel like this is someone when they're overwhelmed or feeling down, they listen to music, or perhaps that's a way that you guys communicate with each other. Very interesting. Music, very important here. Very, very, very important. All right, so that's very interesting. And I know I say that all the time. This also talks about someone who's almost unnoticeable. So it's almost like you wouldn't even notice them. Like perhaps it's someone that you normally wouldn't be attracted to. Perhaps it's someone who there's, you know, when you first glance at them, there's not the attraction isn't there right away. Could be a writer. Yeah, it does talk about, this card talks about music healing the deepest wounds. So like I said, this is someone who listens to music when they're needing to reflect, or when they're needing to figure things out. I'm getting heavy Virgo energy here with that introvert and that withdrawing, and also with the Six of Pentacles energy that I'm feeling here, heavy Virgo energy. So I think what we'll do now is we'll get some tarot to go with these cards, because you know how I like to talk. You know it. All right, so I thought I'd use these cards because they do have people on them. I had a different deck and I was like, no, wait a minute. I need cards with people so that we have like physical markers, you know? Like I said, maybe your person has brown hair. Maybe they have brown eyes. Maybe they have... maybe they really like bees. Maybe they have earrings, pierced ears, possibly. With the Three of Cups on the bottom, this could be someone that you meet when you're out with friends, or this could be someone that is a friendship first, I'm hearing. But let's get into it. Ace of Cups. Ooh, so possible signs of new love, or the deepening of a connection. Four of Swords. This person could come into your life after a period of rest and reflection about your own life. Or if this is a past person, they could be coming in after reflecting about how they should have treated you. All right. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. I can't make that up. I told you I was getting heavy Virgo energy. Someone who isolates. For those of you who think this is a past person, this is showing that they've been reflecting about this and that they've been on a journey. And they've been trying to heal, and perhaps you're their guiding light. I can't help but channel that energy. But like I said, for some of you, this could be the start of a beautiful soul connection. Could be a hermit here, Virgo energy. This would be someone, it ties in with this energy, like someone who's shy, someone who withdraws. Perhaps they have, perhaps they're avoidant, anxious avoidance. So when they get anxious, they avoid the situation and withdraw within themselves. Perhaps they've learned how to keep themselves safe because of something in their past. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna go, I want to look at what their qualities, actually, let's get a card to describe them. Let's just get a card to represent them. So who is coming towards pile one in love? Oh my gosh. Okay then. So we have the Emperor. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're either about to meet a counterpart or you're about to reconnect with a counterpart. I can't say, I'm hearing reconnection, not union, reconnection, especially with that Three of Cups energy. Anyway, it could be an Aries. This could be someone who is in a position of power at work. This could be a fatherly, or this could be a father. This person could be a father. Beard, again, look at how similar those two people look. This person could have a beard. Maybe they're graying. That's quite interesting energy we have there. Now, for some of you, I just need to move these up. For some of you, I am hearing that this is your counterpart. For some of you, I'm hearing that this is someone that possibly you meet at work. If this is a new person, if this is an old person, I feel like this is someone who's been working on themselves, possibly going to therapy, wanting a new chapter with you. Very interesting energy here. So that is a divine, I mean, Emperor, it can be divine masculine. I'm going to sit back down. Let's see what their best qualities or traits are. What are their good qualities and traits? Good qualities and traits. Okay. So, I'm taking that, I'm going to talk about the shadow aspect of the Ace of Swords, of course. But we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Ace of Swords. So right away I'm seeing possibly for them a quality that's good about them is, hang on, I gotta grab my book, gosh darn it. So this could be someone who is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like I can't help but channel this counterpart energy, this past energy, and what I'm hearing is that one of their good traits is that when you stood in your Queen of Swords energy, they took that seriously and they had a breakthrough. If this is a past person, it was like they took that and used it to grow instead of holding a grudge against you. For others of you, this is someone who, like if you're not resonating with a past person, this is someone who speaks their authentic truth, and that's part of that nightingale energy. So this person could be very opinionated. This person may like to debate. This person might not like to be wrong. I'm hearing. Let's see, Queen of Swords. This person could be very independent, have high boundaries. So actually boundaries are good. So not high boundaries, but the Queen of Swords is actually someone who's very selective about who they allow into their energy. They're very picky about who they allow to get close to them, and that's what I'm feeling for this person's. And we do have introverts, so definitely someone who, you know, spends their time with the people they know align with their life and align with their values, because this is someone who has a very, they have their truth, I'm hearing. Very symbolic coming up under that Nightingale card. This could be someone older, wiser. This could be a feminine. Yeah, so those were, can make judgments based on facts. So this is someone who can think logically about the facts and leave emotion out of it. Very interesting. For the Ace of Swords, that is someone who, to me, this is someone who is probably very honest, or they like to face problems honestly. This does talk about communication. So somebody that wants to talk things out, someone who wants to, again, see things clearly through communication, I'm hearing. It does talk about truth and intellect. So this person could be very I'm hearing opinionated, but they could also be, oh, what's the word? Almost intuitive, I'm hearing. For those of you resonating with a past person, remember this is their strength, and if this is a past person, one of their strengths was being able to have this breakthrough moment where they went within and did the healing and are coming back for equal give and take here is what I'm hearing. They have changed is also what I'm hearing. So very interesting. We also have the Six of Swords on the bottom. So that's someone. Oh, stop. Oh my gosh, we have the Sun there. I see the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. So yeah, someone very intuitive with that High Priestess showing themselves. This could be someone very charismatic too, I'm hearing, with the Sun energy. Really good energy. So yeah, this can be someone who, you know, if it's a past person, this does represent someone who wants to move forward with you. If this is a new person, I'm seeing one of their good qualities is being able to let go of the past, of being able to look forward, look at the bigger picture, I'm hearing. This person's definitely a thinker. That's why I was getting Virgo energy. It's like they think about all of this. Yeah, this would be someone that makes you feel alive, I'm hearing. Someone who brings a very positive energy to your life. All right, so we're going to get love language. So we're going to look at their, actually that was bottom of the deck. I'm leaving that there. What is this person's love language? What is their approach to love? What is their approach to love? We have, interesting. So we do have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is someone who I believe they want stability. They possibly want, I feel like they, first of all, I think that they're following their heart here. I feel like whatever the situation is where you guys meet, whether this is new or old, I feel like this person listens to their intuition and follows their heart here. This is also someone who may have ideas that things should happen a certain way within dating, within commitment, within marriage, within family traditions. With this Ten of Pentacles energy, this is someone who approaches love from a place of, I'm hearing, like protection and stability. They're very, even if this is an old person, they're coming back in very stable and they wanting to build a solid foundation. New or old, this person wants a solid foundation. And I'm also getting words of affirmation with that Nine of Cups energy, with the wish fulfillment, perhaps expressing that, perhaps they share with you how happy they feel when they're with you. Especially the Nightingale card talked about this person being quite shy in the shadow, but maybe this is someone, oh, okay, I get it. Maybe this is someone who loosens up after a few drinks, perhaps. Anyway, that's what I was hearing for some of you. What should you know about them? What should you know about them? So this is telling us that this is someone, this could be someone younger than you. This person might seem really mysterious to you. The Knight of Swords is a very impulsive energy, so maybe this person is very impulsive. The Knight of Swords is also someone that can say, you know, hurtful things in the heat of the moment. Let me grab my book for this one. This could be confirming it's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's so gloomy here. I don't know what's going on. It's not even late. Someone full of life, passion, energy, enthusiasm, and sense of adventure. Difficulty to commit. Can sometimes be rash. Can sometimes run from commitment. Can be impatient. Unstable relationship. So I'm feeling that energy for definitely the people who are dealing with someone from the past. Look at this. For those of you who are dealing with someone from the past, I feel like that was them in the past. And through this journey with you, they have evolved into this Knight of Pentacles energy, which is somebody that's growing, someone who's working on their own stability, wanting to offer you something better. We have the Strength card. Oof. For those of you where this is a new connection, I feel like this person may come out of nowhere with the High Priestess energy, like you won't see it coming. And perhaps they take action to you quite towards you. Oh dear, I didn't mean to say it like that. Maybe you do get it on right away. I don't know. But anyway, this could be someone who, again, is very... It's interesting because they're coming out quiet and shy, but I feel like in the heat of the moment or when they have to, they can make a decision, they can make a move. Very interesting. We're going to have to start doubling cards here. The timing of when you will meet them. The timing of when you will meet them. So let's have a look at when or where you will meet them. Okay, so remember all of the stuff on these cards could be relevant for appearance-wise. So this person could have long hair, a beard. We see blonde hair, we see dark hair. This person could have an undercut. I see that undercut there. Could be a father too with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is interesting because I'm getting, for some of you, I'm hearing that this is a returning person that will come in once they've stopped being so defensive about their lack of commitment or their ability to commit. This is Knight of Wands energy showing us that this person could be non-committal. This is the past person I'm talking about. This could be, for this past person, this could be somebody who ran from this connection. They could have possibly blocked you with the Seven of Wands. This can also represent you unblocking them. You know, maybe energetically you feel that they've made, like in the future, you energetically feel like possibly you're ready to open that door again, and then you unblock them. And I feel like they want to come in and show you that they've changed. The timing of when you will meet up with them for past people, I'm also hearing is it is coming after you both spend time working on yourselves. And the Seven of Pentacles can sometimes represent that time where you separate and you just kind of have to trust that this connection is going to come back around. You have to trust that even though you can't see it, your back is to it, that those flowers are growing. For those of you, do you know what's interesting? You know how I showed you that Chaser card? Look at that. For others of you, I feel like this is the timing of when you will meet them. I almost feel like you're going to meet them when you're chasing some kind of dream, and that's a really different message to get. But the Seven of Wands energy makes me feel it can be something that's worth fighting for. It can be something that you can't give up. Let me just look it up here. Okay, so first of all, let's stay with that message. So possibly there's something that you've been fighting for that you start to go after, and then you meet this person. For others of you, this is representing a time where you have been through a struggle. You've been through maybe some kind of tower moment. It can be for some of you, I'm hearing that it comes after possibly that's an interesting one. For some of you, I'm hearing that this person comes in once you stop chasing love, is what I'm hearing. Once you stop waiting for love, it's almost like I'm hearing when you least expect it. Very interesting. This represents too, if this is someone new, this can be, you know, after you've been through something heavy, something where you maybe you came from a connection where there was a lot of fighting. And this is someone who I feel like comes in almost to help you get through that situation. Maybe you're in a situation where you're having to defend yourself or defend your honor or something. And this person kind of impulsively appears as if from nowhere, which is usually, you know, soul connections. Our meetings happen in very serendipitous ways, usually. Let's see. Let's see. Anything else you need to know about this person or advice? Actually, no. What will happen in the future regarding this person? What will happen in the future regarding this person? Oh my gosh, look, we have the King of Cups and the Lovers. So this is someone in the future. This is a very loving, beautiful connection. This is someone who wants to give to you, someone who wants to be generous with their love. This is someone with very deep emotion. And this is the Lovers card. So this is showing us that you guys have a soul connection. And, you know, the Lovers is a very powerful bond between two people. And it's just such a beautiful card. You see how these people feel about each other, like they can't let each other's energy go. And we have this beautiful, you know, sometimes people talk about this being something that's divinely given to you from the universe. So like I said, for some of you with the new person, it's going to seem like this comes out of nowhere, in my opinion. And for those of you who are resonating with twin flame soul connection, this is a new chapter for the two of you, one with growth, one with more stability. Very beautiful. Well, what a way to end it, hey? What a way to end it. Look at that. We have the Chariot and the High Priestess. Very spiritual connection. All right, let's see how we're doing for time. Woo, I just looked at the clock at 3:45. That was crazy. All right, let's see if any last messages from these cards come out. I have a huge deck, so please only take what resonates. What can you tell us about who is coming towards pile 1 in love? Who is coming towards pile 1 in love? Who is coming towards pile 1 in love? Who is, okay. That's a lot. Okay. So. So we have new perspective, beginnings, innocent. I don't know why I read it like that. Child, beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective boy. So this could be someone that you have. I'm getting new energy with this, a new person, or someone from the past that has a whole new perspective, that has had some kind of death and rebirth in their own perspective of this. We have trust in divine timing, which that Temperance card. Soul spark. So you could instantly have the soul spark with this person. We have compass, true north, discovery, life path, seeking truth, direction, find your way, know where you're going, make a plan, explore. So you could meet this person on a trip. For some of you, it's this past person, though, that, you know, they're part of your life path, which is why you always come back together. I am getting a lot of twin flame vibes with this one, but it's interesting because some of you are just meeting them. Like you're just in the start. We have the magician, communication, ideas, talkative, expression, thoughts, manifester, resourceful, curious, electronics, conduit, inspired action, quick. And we did see that inspired action with the Knight of Wands. Perhaps you unblock this person and they take action right away, or perhaps, you know, you just feel like you've ended a battle of some sort in your life and they just appear as if out of nowhere. We have White Wolf, confidence, guidance, trust your inner knowing, believe in your power, instinctual, freedom, resilience, stamina. So remember, these are describing this person coming towards you in love. Leap of faith, easygoing, sudden change in direction, don't worry, moving on, prosperity, so what, birth of a son, luck. The sun, yes, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, pride, radiant, success, vigor, divine masculine, daytime, victory, happy, warm. We have the Hierophant. So, you know, confirmation that this is a soul connection, whether it's new or old. This is higher level of commitment here. Timing, a year from now or during the spring from April 22nd to May 21st. Stable, stubborn, possessive, persevering, down to earth, physical, sensual, strong, prosperous, dependable. We have wait, things will unfold. Major opportunities, celebrating the light, warmth, growth, bold, relaxation, enjoyment, expansion, positivity, building strength. I'm hearing so many things. I keep hearing for some of you that you may meet this person on a trip, like in sunshine, you're relaxing and you just cross paths or something. Stars, wishes do come true, peace, miracle, dreams, feeling blessed, hopeful, falling in love, nighttime, inspiration, providence. So I feel like a lot of you are here hoping that who's coming towards you in love is your past person. Magnifying glass, get more info, clarity, very important details, do research, documents, examine the fine print, larger than life. This could be someone who, I kept getting Virgo energy, someone who likes to, you know, reflect about everything. For those of you, there is something about gaining clarity here from someone. We have Firefly, illumination, chemistry, magical, self-discovery, soul spark. We keep getting soul spark. So whoever this person is, you would have felt a soul spark with them, or when you do meet them, you'll feel this instant connection. Light codes, fire, creative spark, someone exceptional. So yeah, this is a connection unlike any other. Maybe you meet this person at church. Principle, religion, dogma, family values, marriage, structure, belief system, collective consciousness, tradition, programming. For some of you, I'm wondering if you just like get out of a marriage and then you meet this person. Perhaps a marriage that you were trying to make work for a long time. We have butterfly, metamorphosis, time, be open, embrace change, evolution of the soul, rising up, inspiration, reinventing yourself. Beautiful. So you could be rising up from the ashes, reinventing yourself, going after a dream when you meet this person. You could be going through a spiritual awakening when you meet this person. For some of you, this is your person coming back changed and wanting a rebirth here. Beautiful energy. All right, so the last thing I was going to do was I was going to get the dice that I had set aside, which I've now covered with a book, just for any additional information about this person. And I do have... I have my iPad, if I could think of the word, so that we can look at what these astro dice mean. Because remember, we're learning together. All right, so we do have Pisces here, and I find that very interesting that the symbol of Pisces is very mirrored to me. It looks like two mirrors. Anyway, dreamy, mystical, intuitive. I was getting that this person is very intuitive. Spiritual, compassionate, sensitive, escapist. Yeah, escapist. We got that. Addictions, creativity, romance, music. Yes. Romantic, self-pitying. Yes, I felt it. Fantasies, psychic, introspective. Charitable. I'm telling you, Virgo. Charitable, artistic, old soul, sickness, self-undoing, self-sacrificing, savior. So could be Pisces. We have a number 4 here. So the 4th house. So this person could have a family, or you could have a family, I guess. They could be very close with their parents. Maybe they have childhood wounding even, I'm hearing. The 4th house, parents and guardians, roots, family, domestic matters, real estate. They could be into real estate, inheritance, emotions, foundations, mother, children, women, femininity. So this could be someone very in touch with their feminine side, and that's why they're coming up divine feminine. Maybe they grew up with feminines. Now, we have this North Node, and this is very symbolic about you being in the right place at the right time, because this is part of your soul path. So this is confirming, you're coming into contact with this person, or this person is coming back for a reason here. The ultimate present life lessons that are meant to be learned, your soul purpose, fate, and the karmic path towards fulfillment. And that's why so many of these twin flame connections come back around, is because those twin flames are on a path to become the highest version of themselves and, help change the world with their love and all that. But you don't have to believe in it. That's fine. I'm not forcing anyone. All right, pile 1. I hope some of that made sense. Yeah, I'm wishing you lots of love. I hope this finds you well, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 2 and this piece of fluorite, this is going to be a reading all about who is coming towards you in love. Pile 1 was interesting. I'm already feeling past energy for you based on the card that came out for you. Maybe I'm wrong, but looking at the oracle cards, I definitely feel like it's a past person coming towards you in love, perhaps someone that you haven't heard from for a while. So the first card that we have for you is the golden egg. So this is showing us, first of all, I feel like this is something that's been incubating for a while. This is also an energy of someone who's been reflecting, someone who possibly had a spiritual awakening. There is spiritual growth here, and I believe this is someone you have a spiritual contract with. This is one of, the special cards in that deck. So for your oracles, describing who's coming towards you in love, we have no contact. So we have no talking, silence, stonewalled. So right away, this is showing us this is a past person that you've been in no contact with. And they are coming forward here. We have express. Say how you feel, talk about it, speak up. So like I said, you have someone coming towards you. I don't know where I want to put these cards yet. You have someone coming towards you wanting to reveal some kind of truth here after a period of no contact, after a period of possible avoidance. On the bottom of this deck, we do have options and ghosted. So this person could have made you feel like an option. They could have had other options. This could be somebody that went completely silent with you, ghosted you, dropped off the face of the earth. And now they're, reappearing. I do see this is also here with as an obstacle on the bottom of the deck. And so for some of you, it could be that you are married and you guys broke up or had a divorce, or this could be the reason for the no contact. Perhaps your person was going through a legal separation is what I'm hearing and ghosted you. But anyway, we also have from the Transparent Tarot, we have the Knight of Cups. So someone, oh my gosh, the flies in my house are going to drive me absolutely batty. They're resisting the fact that it's starting to get cold out. So they've seemed to all come up to my room, which is warm because I have a heater and I have plants, and it's like they're just camping out up here and it's getting very irritating. Anyway, we have the Knight of Cups here. So this is someone, could be younger than you, a younger water sign. This is someone coming in, expressing how they feel. The Knight of Cups is about, it can be a romantic gesture or revealing your cup of emotions, an emotional, what's the word? Reveal? No, declaration, that's it. And look at how we do have this person like on one knee, possibly proposal maybe. Where do we want this? I think we want it like that. No, like that. Yes, just like that. It's interesting when I intuitively put down cards because I'm not really, it's like my hands just do it kind of like a puzzle and then it makes sense afterwards. So we do have prosperity here. And what do we see? What do we see, boys and girls and other humans? Whatever gender you are, you're all welcome here. I love you all. We have peacocks, and peacocks represent divinity, and to me, divine counterparts. We also see mirroring here. The other thing I see is, to me, this is very symbolic of growth, time past, listening to your intuition, spiritual awakening. And with that prosperity energy, I feel like this person has probably worked on themselves, especially with all the rainbow colors. It represents to me the chakras, and it ties in really nicely with that golden egg. So yeah, that's what we have here. We have someone who wants to come forward and reveal something here, possibly how this connection has continued to grow even in no contact. Perhaps this person has elevated. Get out of here, you fly. Perhaps this person has elevated spiritually and is now ready to come forward. Perhaps there was a throat chakra blockage with this card, maybe even a third eye blockage. And now that they've done work on themselves, they're ready to express themselves. They're ready to come forward. This is definitely past energy. Definitely past energy for you guys, pile 2. So yeah, let's have a look. I just want to look at that golden egg before I get the tarot. It is one of the spirit cards, so very symbolic of a spiritual connection. I do believe it's one that's needed to grow. And it does talk about needing to retreat from the noise of modern day life in order to feel it. That this is very symbolic of a heart awakening. And we did see an awakening energy in this card. We see all the colors, like I said, blue, purple, you know, green would be heart awakening. And this is symbolic of a heart awakening. It's also symbolic of this needing time to grow without you guys being in contact or together. And I know that's hard to see why that's a thing. Why can't we be together and grow? But it's almost like you can't see it when you're in it. So yeah, we have someone coming back, someone who's taken time. This talks about this person needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. So you can't, this is a connection, like I said, you couldn't force it, and there needed to be no contact so that it could balance. I believe also so that you could both work on yourselves and grow. Possibly this person had to awaken to their true feelings about you. Perhaps they, you know, weren't honest about the way they felt with you the first time around. I am hearing that this person needs patience, so like, don't push them. It does talk about introspection, contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart. Staying open to any response you hear. So like I said, this person has retreated to listen to their intuition. And when their mind has settled and the breath is calm, they're going to come forward and express the thing that's heaviest on their heart. Amazing, amazing energy. All right, so I think I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot for you. I did want to use tarot decks that have people on them just so that we can get some physical markers. But for this one, it is a past person. So if this doesn't sound like someone you know, I don't know if me telling you what they look like would help. Anyway, we have the Sun here. This person could have long hair. They could have hairy armpits. To me, this is very symbolic that this could be a divine masculine or someone you have a connection with that just ignites your soul, that brings you a lot of happiness. Look at that. We have an awakening. So really what I'm seeing here, divine masculine going through an awakening, possibly. So let's have a shuffle. I hope you guys are doing well today. It is getting dark here already. I mean, it's afternoon. I don't know why it's so dark. Something is looming. I'm telling you, the universe doesn't want me to take pictures. I'm supposed to take pictures all weekend, and it's supposed to be like a horrible weekend with rain. And Spirit's like, you don't have to take pictures. You can stay in and do tarot instead. Oh, 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups. We do have 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So like I said, this could be someone you walked away from or they walked away from you. Well, it is because we have no contact. And yeah, 6 of Cups. So definitely someone from your past, definitely a soul connection. And this could be someone who's healed or, you know, this is about reconciliation too, this card. So very interesting. So first of all, we're going to see who this is coming back towards you. So let's see, who is this? Who is this person coming towards pile 2? I just saw the Ace of Wands want to come out. Very symbolic of that spiritual awakening. So we have the Star. So this could be Aquarius. This is someone who is healed. They've done some healing. This is someone whose energy you can still feel. This could be someone... This could be someone in the spotlight or on social media, but only take that if it resonates. Definitely someone you've never been able to let go. So like I said, this could have been incubating for a while here, and you could have been energetically not understanding why you couldn't release this person. It's because you guys have a soul contract. We do have 7 of Pentacles on the bottom, showing us that it is something that needed time to grow, needed a lot of time, patience, in order for there to be movement. Like I said, incubating. Possibly this person broke your heart. So yeah, we'll keep that. Someone I also feel like who kind of healed because of you is what I'm hearing with that star energy. All right, so let's look at their best traits. So with this one, I do talk about the shadow aspects of the card, but I do try and look at the positives because this is about their best traits, not their negative ones. So let's see, what are some of their best traits? What are some of the best traits of this person? So we have the Page of Swords. So that shows us, I'm actually going to take that one instead. That shows us that this is someone who is open to learning about themselves, or they have been learning about themselves. This is someone who's curious, adventurous. This could be someone who likes to keep an eye on you, not in a stalker way, but maybe they like to feel involved in your life. So they look at you online to feel your energy. This could be someone who loves to learn. It could be someone who's a student. This is someone who's open to new ideas. They're curious, wanting to communicate. This is someone I feel like who's done a lot of work on themselves. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. I also get air energy with that Peacock card. I want to do one more for their best traits. So there's a lot about communication here, a lot about communication. And what's interesting is we do have death and rebirth on the bottom. So I feel like one of this person's best traits right now is the fact that they have had a rebirth here with this golden egg. They've gone within, they've reflected, and they are coming through reborn. I'm seeing the phoenix. That's what I imagine coming out of that golden egg is a phoenix. This is, I feel like this person does have a positive attitude moving forward that is going to help this connection. And this is someone who very communicative, wants to move forward, wants to send messages, wants to tell you how they feel, I'm hearing. Yeah, death and rebirth. Okay, so what is their approach to love? What is their approach, or to you? What is their approach to love? What is their approach to love? So very interesting. They could be someone who in the past didn't appreciate the love that you gave them. They could be someone who, maybe they don't like public displays of affection, I'm hearing, just because this person kind of looks awkward about this cup of love coming towards her. She also looks bored, so maybe this person needs to work on showing appreciation for your love. Maybe that's, I'm hearing that here. I'm also hearing that this contact could come out of nowhere, maybe when you're least expecting it. Their approach to love here is to reflect. They do hang back and reflect with this Four of Swords energy. It also could be talking about past hurts that they have that affect the way they show up in connections. So perhaps, they experienced something in their past that, is still wounding them. And maybe they're learning to show appreciation for the love that you did have for them. Perhaps they want to come in actually and reciprocate that love. I do feel like this is someone coming from a more healed place than when you were there in that energy with them. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is someone that's worked on themselves here. Again, I feel like this person is working on themselves with this Page of Pentacles. And I feel like when they come in, they're going to show you that they've done work on themselves and that there has been growth here. This also talks about this person may like give, one of their love languages could be giving small gifts, I'm hearing, or like small little gestures. What should you know about this person? What should you know about this person? Yeah, so this is, oh my gosh, stop. So this is, for a lot of you, twin flame connection. I can't help it. It's what I channel. I just can't help it. This is, you know, this person is coming in balanced, and this person wants to give you justice here. They want to make this right. This person's spirit's saying this person has had an awakening, and there has been healing here. And this is finally coming into balance, and this is why they're coming forward. This person does see union with you. They see a future with you. And this is very symbolic for what you need to know, that this is your twin flame connection, and that, or soul connection, take it as it resonates. You know, perhaps this person made the wrong judgment call and walked away from you and has been paying for it ever since, because what happens when we deny a connection or we deny healing, we start experiencing tower moments in our own life to get us on the right track again. So very interesting. I know I say that 20,000 times a day. I wish I had $1 for every time I said interesting. It's interesting. Okay, so that's what you should know about them. Very, very cool. So timing. So let's see the timing of when you will see this person, hear from this person. The timing of your meeting. I already know it's a past person though, so the timing of your meeting. This represents when a cycle has been closed. You know, this could also represent perhaps when you're moving on with your own life, I'm hearing, when you're focused on your own planning, your own progression. We do have justice here, so perhaps you're waiting for something to happen. Maybe there's a legal situation that you're waiting for clarity on. That could be something. But to me, this is saying, you know, when you're working on yourself, when you're planning and progressing in your own future, that's when it's going to come in. You could be on a trip, maybe, for some of you, or you could be out. Maybe you're at the beach. I don't know. There's something about running into them when you're planning to be doing something else, I'm hearing. Let's see. What else can you give us about the timing of this? Yeah, there's a lot here about you working on your own creativity, your own confidence, your own path, your own fire, your own creative energy. And it's like when you're moving forward, that's when they come in, as if like out of nowhere with that Four of Cups energy we saw. And this also talks about new beginnings. So perhaps you're just, oh, stop. Perhaps you're just starting a new job. Perhaps you've just moved. This is about a new chapter, but this is also about clarity. So this is telling us when you have clarity about this, when your person has clarity, that's when they're going to come in. They're going to come out, look, coming in from the cold with this offer to exchange energy out of nowhere. That's amazing. That is amazing. What will happen in the future regarding this person? Yeah, they're coming in with clarity. Look, you're Queen of Cups. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your own self-worth. You know, I'm seeing Empress energy. And this person, I feel like you master your own emotions here. I see the Emperor peeking out at us. Hello, Mr. Emperor. But yeah, we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And that's, you know, to me, that's very symbolic of this person having clarity about this situation, realizing that deep connection they feel with you. This is water and air we have here, but it doesn't matter. You know, oh my gosh, stop. Oh my. So for me, this is symbolic of your person coming in with clarity about the deep emotions that they have for you. Look at this. And we did talk about this person could have made you feel like an option at one point, or like they didn't choose you or something, like they ghosted you, I'm hearing. Amazing. Counterparts. I did it. I did it. It's funny, it's interesting because I see you embodying Queen of Wands, working on yourself. It gives them clarity, and then the two of you come back together, like with this inner knowing that you belong together. Let's get some advice for you. Actually, no, I want one more for future energy because I'm nosy. Future energy between these two. Future energy. Oh my gosh. That's just confirmation right there. I was also thinking when I was saying future energy, I was looking at this Knight of Cups thinking it's very symbolic that they're coming in here as the Knight of Cups, and at the end they're coming in King of Cups. All right, let's see. What advice do you need about this connection? I just heard hold on. So this is your wish fulfillment that wanted to come out with justice, but it didn't. Oh my gosh, stop it. This is your advice. So when I heard hold on, I saw this card and I heard hold on, pile 2, hold on. Look, we have this wish fulfillment is coming. This person is coming out of the cold, and we have the Lovers here. This is beautiful energy. This is your soul connection. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Well, no new love for you. Not today, anyway. I think you're going to be seeing a new version of this person, though. Someone who's changed. So I want to get a couple of these cards. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of this deck. So I'm just going to give them one shuffle. It is a huge deck, so keep that in mind. How are we for time? Oh, we're moving right along because you guys, it's a very clear message of who this is. Okay. Please don't fall on me, cards. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about what's coming, or sorry, who is coming towards pile 2 in love? Who, that one hit me in the shoulder. Who is coming towards pile 2 in love? Okay, so just like this card came out for pile 1 too, we do have the Hierophant. So I feel like that's someone you do have, whoops, you do have a spiritual connection with. Why couldn't I think of the word? Okay, so who is coming towards you in love? So we have the Hierophant. A year from now, during the spring, from April 22nd to 21st, The Hierophant is a spiritual connection. It can talk about higher level of commitment. So perhaps it was someone you were married to or someone that you'll marry in the future. They could be stable, stubborn, possessive, persevering, down to earth, physical, sensual, strong, prosperous, dependable. I feel so attacked as a Taurus. But I'm not defensive. We have Lily, established, ambition, experience, sexuality, achievement, longevity, mature, career, virtue, development, retired. So this is someone who's kind of leveled up, I'm seeing. We have imposing, powerful, independent, time alone. Attitude is everything. Calm, cool, collected, confident, solidarity. This person could have, you know, imposed a no contact situation here. They could have taken the power and, you know, cut you off so that they could think about this. That is, you know, nines make me think of the evolution of self. It's when you work on yourself. We have bridge, communication, unite, connecting, integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, overcoming barriers. And this equals Empress energy. So perhaps someone you had to wait for. This does talk about, this shows this person wants to unite with you. And I'm hearing build bridges is what I'm hearing. Perhaps they burned the bridge. Perhaps you did. Playing the field. Maybe they burned the bridge that way. We have public venues, society, crowds, audience, party, meeting, event, a date, community, outdoors, playing the field. So perhaps you run into this person when you're out at a public event, in a crowd, part of an audience, party, meeting. We have the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Analytical, hardworking, intelligent, reserved, helpful, critical, exacting, nitpicky, conscientious, responsible. So possibly this person, you know, the Hermit energy, I feel like they imposed a break here without your consent. We have Gaia, Mother Earth, inner identity, grounded, purpose, experiencing duality, inner versus outer worlds, axis, polar opposites, fertility, practicality, center of everything, balance, satisfying. That to me, like, she looks like an empress. I've never actually seen this card. Beautiful. We have child, beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective, girl. So there could be, or this represents, you know, new beginnings, death and rebirth, 13. Pile 1 had the boy card of that. We have diamond ring, proposal, engagement, agreement, next level, promise, partnership, statement of intent, marriage, union. Telling you. We do have practical, see this, we're not asking for timing, so don't do that. We're looking at who's coming towards you in love. So we see someone who's practical, grounded, solid, dutiful, measured, conservative, realistic, methodical, duty-bound, dependable, tangible, the builders, doers, and makers. And I'm feeling King of Pentacles energy, someone who's worked on themselves. We have tangled up, problems, complicated circumstance, all tied up, conundrums, string along, puzzling, hassles, unraveling. So this could be someone who made you feel like an option, who made you feel confused. Perhaps you were tangled up between them and another person. I don't know. We have dog. This person could have a dog. Supportive friend, helpful, playful, faithful companion, a friendship turns to love, sibling, soulmate, peer, pet, vet, doctor, nurse. We have overflowing abundance. Chasing after something, cry, emotional release, let it go, fulfillment, release, tears of joy. So for some of you, you are going to be so relieved when you hear from this person, and that's okay. It just means you have a beautiful love connection. So again, we're looking at who this person is. So this person adept, connected, open-minded, wise, perfecting touch, editor, sees both sides, chameleon, deceptive, empathic, changeable. I feel like there's Virgo energy in there. Virgo and Gemini, Pisces, I'm seeing on those little things. Anyway, we have new beginnings, fresh set goals, intentions, coming alive, growth, a surprise, increasing excitement, rejuvenate, fertile, new cycle. Yes, spring into action. Beautiful. That's amazing for the last card. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to get you the Astro Dice, just for any other little bits of information. Okay, so we have 3, which is very symbolic of Empress energy. Okay, so we have 3. So again, Empress energy I'm hearing. Siblings, peers, short distance travel, school, early education, the mind and thinking, communication, social activities, media, and neighbors. We have Aquarius, beautiful air energy. Oh, we started with Aquarius with the star. So this double confirmation, this could be someone who is an Aquarius. Progressive, innovative, futuristic, intelligent, friendly, reformative, emotionally detached, scattered, impersonal, quirky, unorthodox, humanitarian, friendships, future-oriented, technology, invention, science, social media, ambitious. And we have for planet, we have Mercury, more communication. So there's so much about communication coming in for this, someone expressing how they feel after being in no contact. So Mercury, maybe it happens during Mercury retrograde. Communication, writing, intelligence, language, reason, learning, sensory information, thought processes, liveliness, childhood or school, friends, students, youth, duality. Interesting. All right, so pile 2, that is your reading. I hope some of it resonated. And as always, I am sending you so much love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this Aura Quartz and pile number 3, this is going to be a reading all about who's coming towards you in love. Now, piles 1 and 2, you know, pile 2 was super straightforward. So I'm very interested to see what your pile holds, especially after taking a quick peek at your oracle cards. So let's get into it. So who we have coming towards you in love is coming out as the Rabbit, and this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So right away, I'm feeling this could be somebody with high sex drive. I'm so mature for 39. This could also be someone, maybe there's someone who really likes animals. This could have been someone who I'm kind of getting like got scared of you or is intimidated by you just because of the way that bunny looks. It reminds me of like when you're out in the wilderness and you see a bunny and you're like, oh my gosh, that bunny's so cute. I want to love on that bunny. And that bunny looks terrified and runs away. So maybe that sounds familiar to someone in your past, or maybe, you know, maybe your person has a bunny, the person coming towards you. Anyway, let's have a look at your cards. I do feel with the Rabbit energy, I do feel fertility, and I find it very interesting, the cards that came out, because for the Transparent Tarot card, you had the Empress come out, and I was getting Empress vibes from that Rabbit, and the Rabbit cards I drew, or sorry, the animal cards I drew earlier this afternoon, and then I drew these cards right before your reading. So I do believe it's someone who sees you as a feminine or someone embodying divine feminine energy. This could be a divine feminine coming towards you. Take it as it resonates. We have change, cycles, and transformations. So this is going to be someone that you will change. So, you know, if you're just meeting this person, it's possible that they change you, or you go through this journey of growth from this connection. For those of you who know what twin flames are, twin flames can resonate with that energy. We have rose-tinted glasses, see what you want to see. So this is telling me that this could be someone who does need to change. Like, you could meet them, and this Empress energy, you could see that, you know, maybe they're lacking something. Maybe there are things they need to change in order to match your energy. But perhaps, you know, you see what you want to see with this person because they're so cute and cuddly and they make you feel loved. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. And we have Beauty Swan, number 20. This gives me High Priestess energy. So someone you have, you know, a gravitational pull towards, again, could resonate with soul. This could be a soulmate or a counterpart that you're meeting for the first time, or one that's returning. What's really interesting here is we do have this feminine person, very similar to the Empress, very similar to that fertile energy of the rabbit. And we see her eyes closed, like she's listening to her intuition. And the swan does represent, you know, being divinely guided. So this is someone that was divinely guided towards you in order to change. We do see these dragonflies, and dragonflies can symbolize change and transformation. It can symbolize change that you can't see. Oh my gosh, look, swan. I feel like Joey from Friends sometimes, like it takes me a minute to get it. Anyway, interesting energy already. So we have Taurus and Libra. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With change and transformation, I'm really feeling death energy. So Scorpio. Yeah, we have the Hierophant there with that card too. So let's have a look at this bunny energy. So like I said, it's hard to say if it's new or old, but definitely someone who has transformed, that you've been through cycles with, or that you will be going through cycles with. Like I said, this could be the beginning of a soul connection. For some of you, I do get the energy that this is a past connection, just where we see this. To me, this flower looks like it's been through some things. And if you notice, I don't know if you can see, but there's little swirls in the grass, and swirls represent going through cycles, right? So I believe that we have a huge swirl right here. So perhaps you've been through many cycles with this person, and perhaps you were in an energy where you thought they could change, you saw the possibility, and you refused to see their shadows. You just saw what you wanted to see. And perhaps this person, you know, showed you their true colors at one point and you had to go within. Perhaps this is someone coming towards you that you've just been divinely trusting in, that they'll come back, not knowing if they actually will or not. Because with that Beauty card, there is this energy of listening to your inner divine wisdom. So yeah, we have Rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. So that's what I mean. Like, I was getting that energy when you see a cute little rabbit and you're like, Empress energy, you're like, I just want to pet you and nurture you and love you and make you feel special. And they are terrified by that and they run. I'm hearing Knight of Wands energy, afraid of commitment, afraid of that powerful love that does make them want to change. I feel like you're a catalyst. Anyway, I'm getting really into it. So this could be someone who's very nervous. I'm hearing possibly like ADHD, very nervous energy. Shout out to all my ADHD people. This could be someone with anxiety. This could also be someone who's afraid to come towards you because they're not sure how you're going to react. So there could be this level of being intimidated to come in towards you. Very interesting. So that could be, you know, new or old. This person could see you as someone very beautiful if you're the Empress. Even if they're only just meeting you, that means that they're drawn to you energetically. And no matter what you look like, you're the most beautiful being on earth to this person. And perhaps they're intimidated to come towards you. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. For some of you, I am hearing this is an old person. So this is someone who, when they're in their light energy, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When they're out of balance, over explains, talks really fast. It's a nervous energy, right? It's feeling overwhelmed by everything. And to bring into balance, this is someone who retreats and like silence. They need silence to think and possibly silence to transform. This is someone who probably worries, someone who worries about possibly where this is going, possibly worries about the past. The book describes it as an energy of this guy's just waiting for the eagle to swoop down and eat him. Like he's just worrying. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future. That's what I mean. Like I feel new or old, this person's looking at you as their potential future person, and it's like it scares them and intimidates them. Yeah, this is someone also who's overactive thinker, and maybe they're working on changing this here with that energy, but definitely someone drawn to your Empress energy. It's interesting, very interesting energy that I'm picking up here. Let's go with the unfolding path for you guys. So we do have an Ace of Pentacles here. This makes me believe that this person is going to either come out of nowhere or make you an offer. The Ace of Pentacles, we see the hands, like from the divine, offering this up. So perhaps it had to happen in divine timing. We have Six of Cups energy. So again, I'm feeling this is the start of a soul connection, or you and this person coming back together. I do feel like this could be a past person who has worked on changing, who's coming towards you here. Just saw the Lovers. Interesting. All right. So we have the Tower. So to me, this represents, you know, possibly someone that you had an ending with, possibly somebody that you had a toxic relationship with at one point because you guys were just triggering the absolute poop out of each other. Perhaps you never built a strong foundation to withstand those triggers, especially if you resonate with counterparts. For those of you who this is new, this could be coming in. This could come in at a time, this person could be coming towards you after a Tower moment in their life or a Tower moment in your life. That's often when we meet soul connections, is after a Tower moment. And this can also represent this happening completely out of the blue. So it could even be someone that, this rose-tinted glasses, I'm also hearing, for some of you, this could be a friend that you've been friends so long that they're afraid of changing that energy, and that, you know, see what you want to see. Maybe you've been looking at them as a friend all this time. That's just for some of you, though. Interesting twist there at the end. All right, so let's see who this person is, first of all. Who is this person coming towards pile 3 in love? Who is this person coming towards pile 3 in love? So we have the Seven of Wands. So this is something... I hate to tell you this for those of you who are hoping for new. I was feeling old. This is someone that you've either blocked or blocked you. I feel like this is a connection that you either tried to, maybe it's a friend that you tried to resist a long time, or this is a connection that you defended for a very long time, believing that you could make it work, persevering even though it was draining you, is what I'm hearing. We have fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mentioned Scorpio with Swan. You know, she's sitting in the water, so I want to say water energy, but Swan is typically would be air energy, so Aries, Leo, or sorry, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have this Fool on the bottom, so this could be someone who wants a new beginning with you. This could be someone taking a leap of faith towards you even though they're terrified, and that can be new or old love there. Maybe this is someone who's kind of foolish even. Maybe they were foolish with your love. You're an Empress. Maybe they were foolish about it and mistreated you. So that's how we're starting. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at this person's best traits so that you can see if we'll see what energy they're coming in as. And this could also sound familiar to a person from your past. So let's have a look. What are their best traits? And with best traits, we try and keep it positive. We try not to pick apart their negativeness. So, positive traits. This is interesting. I feel like this person has the ability to change. Do you hear my cat? Oh my gosh. Being dramatic much, Wally? This is someone who has the power to change, who has the power to close cycles. They could be a very powerful person with this World card. And to me, this is also symbolic of them wanting closure. Hello, Wally. Oh my goodness, he's going crazy for you guys. We have Queen of Pentacles, interesting. And we have Nine of Cups for their best traits. Oh my goodness. So this person could be, if this is, take it as it resonates, new or old, I'm seeing this as someone who makes you feel very fulfilled. This is a wish fulfillment kind of feeling. And I feel like possibly they're good at showing you, or they want to show you how much you mean to them with the Nine of Cups here. The Queen of Pentacles is a more stable, nurturing energy. So this person could be very nurturing. They could be very good with animals, which I was saying. Look, we have a bunny. Bunnies are significant, I'm telling you. Bunnies, divine timing, I'm hearing, very significant. Anyway, I believe this is also someone who takes pleasure in, or they want to protect and nurture others. Like, I feel like they look at you as someone they want to be stable for. Possibly their love language is stability, and perhaps in the past they weren't stable if this is the past person. That can also be a motherly energy. So perhaps you're dealing with someone who's a parent, someone who has a very nurturing energy towards children, animals, you. We do have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is showing us that this person coming in has the ability to prioritize and balance work and love and family. Very important. Even if this is an old person, this is showing us that they've changed with this change and transformation. Again, I can't lie. A lot of you, I feel old love. Let's see what their love language is. What is their approach to love? What is their love language? We have 10 of Cups. So this is a very fulfilling approach here. They want to nurture this connection. They want to help it grow. They want to, this is about emotional fulfillment. You know, this could be, I feel like this person is really good with kids. So perhaps you have kids, and one of the ways they show their love for you is being really nice to your children. I do get that some of you are parents here, so perhaps this person is very giving to your family or shows a lot of interest in your family. This is a very fulfilling energy of wanting to make you happy is their love language coming in here. Again, family. I'm hearing family is very important. Possibly they spend time with their family. Possibly introducing you to their family is huge for them, I'm hearing. And that doesn't need to be, you know, their kids. That could be their parents. That could be their family. That could be their best friends. Very beautiful energy. We also have the Fool here. So I feel like possibly their approach to love could be, I don't want to say, they might be a bit naive about love languages. Like perhaps they don't know how to show, love in many ways. Perhaps they're kind of naive. Perhaps they're inexperienced with that Fool energy. Perhaps they don't know how to show a love language is what I'm hearing. I'm looking it up because that's interesting. It does say keeping it fun and light, carefree. So it's almost like uncomplicated. I feel like this person needs to learn about love, and that could have been something that separated the two of you. Anyway, very, very interesting. I am feeling this, the past person. We should find out right now. What should you know about this person? We'll see. What should you know about this person? Ooh. So this person has a lot of deep emotion for you. This person could have walked away from you. For some of you, if this is a new person coming in, I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, if you're worried about someone from their past, that they've walked away from what no longer serves them. But for a lot of you, I'm hearing this is, you know, a connection that's meant to test you. It's someone meant to test your inner strength. And again, someone with very deep emotion for you here. There is a lot of emotion, so maybe a lot of emotional growth happened with this past person. You know, we do see that change, that transformation. So perhaps they didn't know how to show it before and they're coming in wanting to show it now. This is a connection that's meant to test you, though, definitely with this Strength card. I also feel like Spirit's saying this person will make you stronger. I also feel like they're saying this person's coming back in. They've worked on themselves here. To me, this is also symbolic of a bond that you can't actually destroy. What else do we need to know about this person? What do we need to know about this person? I'm taking it. That's the Empress. So this person, I feel like this is saying, you know, this is either going to put you on your own path of the Empress, or this is, you know, this person is growing, changing, coming back in because you're embodying Empress energy. Heavy Empress energy in this pile, like serious Empress energy. And I do feel it's that Empress energy, it's that connection between counterparts that cause healing and change and transformations. The energy between counterparts does act as a catalyst for change when, you know, when they start fighting. It's because the connection is so strong and powerful. Very, very interesting. This could be someone that ran from the connection. I did just see 7 of Swords, so this could have been someone that ran from this connection, or perhaps they deceived you in the past and are coming in, you know, healed and changed, wanting a new start. Yeah. All right, let's see the timing of when you will run into them or hear from them. What can you tell us about when you will hear from them? So we have Justice again. So there's something that this person needs to make right, either in their everyday life or with you. And once they face that shadow, once they, you know, once they stop running from this, you are going to hear from them. It could also be that this person has to have some kind of breakthrough moment, you know? This justice makes me think of, you know, the balancing of the energy. So once this energy comes into balance, once this person, you know, awakens to the fact that they ran from this connection or they hurt you, that's when they'll come in. I'm also hearing possibly, if this is a new person, if you're still here trying to figure out about a new person, I'm sorry. I keep saying I have to do a specific reading for new love, and I was trying to today, but these past energies kept coming in. This could be you meet this person after you get out of a connection where you were mistreated or deceived. Take it as it resonates. Let's see what will happen in the future regarding this person. What will happen in the future regarding this person? Look at the sun coming out for you guys. Oh my gosh, it hasn't shone all day. Pile 3. What is the future regarding this person? We have 8 of Wands. So you're going to hear from this person once they stop running from this. They're going to come in. They're going to communicate. This is also, you know, forward movement with this person. Very interesting. Let's see advice for you. What advice do you have about this connection? Listen to your intuition, and that's what we were getting here. There's so much divine feminine energy in this reading, and your advice here is to continue doing shadow work, go within, listen to your intuition. If you have someone in your energy that you can't let go of, there's a reason. And, you know, to me, this is symbolic that this person is going to come in and share their feelings with you here. Wow. Let's get some oracle cards to just confirm some of this or to get extra information. So Spirit, what does pile 3 need to hear about who is coming towards them in love? My goodness. All right, so we have public venues. We'll start with that one. Actually, no, I'm just going to throw all these on top. We'll get to them all. Oh my gosh, look at the mess I made. Ah! Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops. There we go. So we have... Come on. We have steady forward movement. Look, forward movement. One way, go the distance, direct route, autopilot, traveling, I think I can, on track, focal point. And we have 3, the Empress. And I'm telling you, when you embody that Empress energy, it makes them move. We have Raccoon, problem solver, curious, asks questions, adaptable, creative, entrepreneur, mischievous, scavenger, resourceful, clever. So if any of these are sounding like a past person. We have Clover, luck, happy coincidence, unexpected rendezvous, unexpected run-in with this person I'm hearing. A fling, good fortune, carefree, a reward, flirt, short-lived. So perhaps you guys had a very short-lived connection in the past. Perhaps if this is a new person, you have a very short-lived connection and then there's stagnancy. That's very, you know, that's kind of what happens with twin flames. We have the World, so completion of a cycle. We have accomplishment, duty, responsibility, completion of cycles, governing time, matter, structure, achievement, commitments, boundaries, integration, restriction. We have Mountain, obstacle, problem, distance, solitude, pride, block, cold, indifferent, barrier, interruption, delays, stubborn. This could have been your person's energy in the past, or yours. Foreign affairs, solo, isolation, standoffish, separation, estranged, lonely, independent, refuge, protected. Look at that. We have 21 and 21, and I almost feel like that's you guys separating, spending time on your own. In divine timing, I'm hearing, we have Wheel of Fortune, expansive, optimistic, growth, benefic, what's benefic? Anyway, luck, tolerant, gratefulness, destiny, turning point, making stable, changes, goodwill, abundance. We have things are fluid, 50-50, intuitive, healing, artistic, emotional, flowing, compassion, enchanting, sensitive, diving deep, romantic, mystic, fantasy, dreams. That's amazing. We have the Devil. So this person could have had to do shadow work. This could be a Capricorn. This could be someone, you know, who you had like a codependent attachment to at some point, especially if you were soulmates. Oh my gosh, we have Stork. Transformation, change, active, renew, restless, arrive, depart, move, renovate, pregnancy, birth, slender, tall. They could be slender and tall. We have, it's developing, intellectual, idealistic, communicative, curious, inventive, bright ideas, diplomatic, cold, alert, gathering information, mental acuity, clever. You guys have so many. Heart, love, desire, joy, bliss, affection, fulfillment, kindness, forgiveness, romance, contentment, passionate, caring. Public venues, society, crowds, audience, party, meeting, event, a date, community, outdoors, playing the field. We have strength coming out again. So within 7 to 14 days during the summer from July 22nd to 21st. And we have magnanimous, generous, hospitable, creative, caring, warm, authoritative, open, active, languid, and determined. We have the Fool. Oh my gosh, lots of strength and Fool energy. Opportunity, jump in, embrace the unknown, free spirit, just do it, original, individuality, technology, innovation, rebel without a cause, the Fool. We have 13, death and rebirth, and animals, oh my gosh, elephants are my favorite. Gentle, lucid dreams, keep your wits about you, powerful, wise, trust, easily remove obstacles, telepathy, supportive. We have letter, writing, communication, fax, email, mail, notes, records, news, memo, making contact, info, written documents. Key. Interesting. Solutions, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity, open, breakout, liberty, important, pay attention, lock, unlock, and helpful. Beautiful. So now to end it, we're going to look at Astro Dice for any extra information concerning this person or situation. So we have 6, which is the energy of the Lovers. It's the energy of a soul contract, union. I believe that's the North Node and Pisces. So here we go. We have, I said North Node, right? Yeah, North Node. The ultimate present life lessons that are meant to be learned, your soul purpose, fate, and karmic path towards fulfillment. So definitely this is your destiny, this person. And I believe this person feels the same way about you. We have Pisces energy, which reminds me of mirroring. Dreamy, mystical, intuitive, spiritual, compassionate, sensitive, escapist, addictions. We did have that devil energy. Perhaps this person has addictions. Creativity, romance, music, romantic, self-pitying, fantasies, psychic, introspective, charitable, artistic, old souls. Hello, my star seeds. Sickness, self-undoing, self-sacrificing, savior. And we have 6, which, you know, is about harmony. It's about union. It's about the lover's energy. When it comes to the 6th house, the 6th house represents health and wellness, fitness, hygiene, daily routines, injuries, pets or small animals, coworkers, work habits, organizations, service to others. You could have, with that North Node, you could be destined to help people, I'm hearing, and perhaps that's part of your journey, but take it as it resonates. So my pile 3s, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me for another reading. And as always, I am sending you guys so much love and light. I adore you, and stay well. Be nice to yourselves. I love you. Drink some water. Bye.